The scandal of the Archegos company not being able to make margin calls is still affecting the market. Let's bring in Tim Biggam of Delta Derivatives. And Tim, I know you have your eyes on some of these stocks that were involved because there was such heavy selling in the stocks. Do you find any of them to be a buy?
Yeah, absolutely. And, volatility begets opportunity here. So certainly forced liquidations came of that. I think it brought a couple stocks that they were forced out of down to very attractive levels. CBS, Viacom, and Baidu both down, roughly 40% on Baidu. CBS cut almost in half here. So I'm kind of liking these stocks and liking them at lower levels by selling out of the money put spreads, positioning and be a buyer on a further 20% drop, and picking up some decent option premium for my, positioning that way.
What about the 10-year yield surging to a 14-month high?
Yeah, and I think, we saw some red-hot economic numbers here, and I think the Fed's trying to jawbone it down, but ultimately the bonds, go where they want to go. That has kind of a double negative effect for the market. Not only does it hurt corporate earnings, obviously, but it compresses that PE multiple. So some of these, highly valued stocks may have trouble heading higher unless we get a pullback in those bond yields, which may not be coming anytime soon.
President Biden will be revealing his infrastructure plan. So do you have any trades that could potentially make money on that plan?
We saw a little bit of pre-lift on a lot of these names. We're seeing kind of a muted reaction. I think, once the details are sort of put out there, we might see a second leg up here. But I kind of like the copper stocks, Freeport-McMoRan being one of them. That stock has pulled back sharply. Saw some big, unusual call buying over the past week as well. So I'm just doing a simple buy right, buying the stock, selling these comparatively expensive calls, positioning along with that call buying, and positioning slightly bullishly. I think copper will be one of the big beneficiaries if the infrastructure, bill gets passed intact.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much, Tim.
You too. Anytime, man. Take care.
Business First AM. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.